Today I'm going to show you how to get the Fire and Ash and Golden Victory paintings. First things first, these are rewards from the Fight Nights event. This event started on June 19th and will go until June 26th at 10 a.m. UTC time, which means there's just under 72 hours left in this event as of when this video goes up. Now, aside from the rewards, for the duration of this event, you'll be getting double allegiance and gold for every faction battle throughout the event. So if you're trying to get either your Ghost or Skeleton Curse, this is a good time to do Hourglass. And if you don't know, you can go to your ship down to your map table and you'll find this Hourglass, which will allow you to opt into the PvP single combat mode of Sea of Thieves, where you essentially 1v1 a ship of your same size category. Okay, now let's talk about the rewards. Now both of these paintings are locked behind an individual challenge. If you want to track your progress on these challenges, you can go to your menu, Pyrolog, Season 16, Events, Special Events, Fight Nights, and then you'll see them both here. Now for these challenges, you have to win faction battles as either a Guardian of Fortune for a Golden Victory or a Servant of the Flame for Fire and Ash. Winning 3 faction battles will net you the appropriate painting. Except that's not actually the requirement for these challenges. They're worded wrong. Essentially, this wording would suggest that every single time your win streak increases, that would count towards the challenge. It actually doesn't necessarily. Most of the time it will, but not every time. And that is because the challenge should, as far as I can tell, be worded like this. Sink enemy vessels while representing either the Servants of the Flame or the Guardians of Fortune, depending on the faction. And the reason this is an extremely important distinction is because if you are fighting a ship and they sail off the border or hit a keg and sink without you actually hitting their ship with a cannon, it won't count. At least I'm pretty sure. Haven't actually had a chance to test that, but I'm fairly confident this is how it tracks. And that is for one specific reason. Skeleton ships count for this challenge. So to complete these challenges, instead of doing Hourglass, you can put down a Skeleton Fleet raid voyage, go there, as soon as you get there, vote down the Hourglass faction of your choice, sink 3 skeleton ships, and you'll have the challenges done. It's really weird, and I'm not sure why it works like this. It seems like a bit of an oversight, but yeah, if you're having issues with faction battles actually tracking, it's because the streak doesn't count, it's how the ship sunk. And any enemy vessel will count regardless of if they're in Hourglass or not, which includes skeleton ships. So you can vote down Hourglass, win 3 battles, get your double allegiance, then flip factions and do it again. Or you can vote down a Skeleton Fleet raid voyage, or look for one in the sky, and then as soon as you get there, vote down Hourglass and sink your 3 skeleton ships, and then sink or log out, flip to the other faction and do it again. But I did test this, skeleton ships do work, and theoretically other player ships that are not representing an Hourglass faction should also work, which is really bizarre, but that's just how this event is set up. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Wish you a good Fight Nights, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.